this post is likely going to annoy some attorneys. It's been my personal experience. This may not be, across the board. Attorneys that I've worked with that either came free through a job or gave a discount for their services because they knew the person and that type of thing. My personal experience, most often in those scenarios, is that my clients lose out because they have an attorney that's not as attentive to them. Or maybe they're just not as good of an attorney. I don't know. I just know it hasn't been the best of experiences. I actually had one attorney who was working on a discount to my client say flat out, because he was actually working on a discount, my client was not top of pile. Also shared that even though my client was getting below ask from sellers that did not want to come off ask, that there was no risk to my client of losing the deal at all due to the delay that was happening with getting the contract signed. I'll tell you something, you can absolutely lose a deal during that window when contracts are being exchanged by attorneys. And the one that really loses out on that one is the buyer, because they're putting out money for an inspection during the process. And if a seller accepts an offer from somebody else before fully executed contract, most often those sellers are not reimbursing that buyer. You want an attorney that is going to watch your back, but also stay on hustle. The attorneys that I work with find this reasonable. 3 days for the buyer's attorney to get the contracts to the buyer, 1 week to fully executed contract. It's goal in my books.